Yes.
Not spend thousands of dollars to come hang out with us yesterday. Very. Jamal, I am very offended that you did not come to the game and spend thousands of dollars to hang out with Rashid and I while we were up there yesterday. I know where our friendship stands.
One of the danger spots in any college football
I said it was my fault.
Team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up.
Hey, what stop you live off of the VTD?
Welcome to San Diego, Snapdragon Stadium, home to the San Diego State Aztecs. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Nevada Wolfpack, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the San Diego State Aztecs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
We say take it easy on you. I see how well you've been playing. You're probably going to beat me.
About to kick it off to get this game started.
Well, yeah, he beat Sean, so, you know, there's that.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26.
Yeah, they were the C-115 VIP one, so it's like all you can eat, all you can drink, alcohol, all that stuff included. You just go enjoy your life down at the club. No. It's the Panthers. It's her anniversary present.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Oh, he's got some space. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy.
Just
if you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off.
But I did. Yeah, I will. I do have a problem. I know I looked at how close Fresno was. I understand it's not necessarily close, but I will hang out. You know, since I have a project, I will make time to come spend the weekend.
And what you talk about on defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. And you could tell they got in there so quick, the offense couldn't recover, couldn't do anything with them. Nice job getting the tackle for loss.
And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football.
Yeah, that's it. But like I said, I will be there. Fresno, I'll make it happen. I'll do something, and then drive up there. I got to drive anyway. I mean, I don't have to. I could fly. Yeah. Fresno has an airport, right?
The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert third down. The snap sets up the throw. They'll run the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Man, this defense just has so much speed.
Last Monday. Last Monday I drove up to Fresno. I drove up to Wasco, then Delano, then Fresno.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on fourth down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming.
They just be doing random stuff all the time. Good.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted in the first drive, ends with a pick. And they'll drag him down.
I guess it's a punt. He's open, but don't want to catch it.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Because I got to be, I don't know how long. You know what I mean?
They'll run the option. quick toss. And there was nowhere to
I don't
go.
know.
Just
I don't know
stopped in
how
his tracks
long.
in the backfield.
I mean, my project starts
And I think
in,
that time
like I
the
said,
quarterback
March.
made
It
the
goes
wrong
through.
read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't
So I
have
gotta
to.
be.
There's
I'll
a
be
lot
up
of
there
green
quite a
grass
few
and
times. That's
space
what I'm
out in
saying.
front
Like
of him. If he just holds on to that
I
football, he
can
might not
make
score a
something work
touchdown.
that works
He's
for everybody.
definitely going to be able to at least get positive
And
yards.
and then I
think
have a
that's a
project
play
in
on
Santa
the
Maria
option the
too, but I
quarterback
know
would like to
Santa
have
Maria is
back.
not necessary.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Mayo. Defense played the Wildcat very
It's
well on that one,
Santa
stopping them
Barbara.
for a short gain.
It might be like the same kind of distance. I mean, it's Fresno since Fresno.
Nevada comes to the line facing 3rd and long.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I'll make that work, but I'll probably do it on a weekend and then drive down or something.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there,
yeah, that probably.
the catch. You gave
My
up the
Santa Maria
completion.
starts March
You set up
27th.
4th
And
and
we'll
long.
be
You're
out
going
there
to get
2
the
weeks
ball
earlier
back.
than
Go
that.
get some water and celebrate.
And then
Just
that
a
one
wall
starts
of
April.
defenders
So I'll
everywhere
be
he looks,
doing
and
all
he's
the kind of
guided out
stuff.
of bounds after a short return.
It's my life. I need to travel. I got to fly. I'm flying out to Mesa next Tuesday. I need to
The
fly
Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
Yeah, don't worry. I mean, it don't matter.
Quarterback showing you some resiliency here on this drive. He threw a pick
It
on the
does not
opening
matter.
drive of the game, but he was able to turn the page right away. You can't let that bad play affect you, and they're letting him throw it. They're being aggressive, and he's proving that he can still make good decisions here. He can find the open
I'm not
target
sorry.
and deliver strikes.
Obviously, Shaw, like I said, I hang there. Shaw could beat the brakes off my team just isn't any good.
They'll run play action. Might be looking to run. Finding an escape route. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
This quarterback.
You got a blitzer come right through. I got lucky the lineman picked him up
he threw the last time
because
out on the field.
that was
you can see on the sidelines, guys. He could
problem
not
we
wait
always
to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really
Oh
wanted to
my
throw the
God.
ball. He just wanted to take off.
There's
scramble,
nothing
go get
over
the
there.
first down.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
Here
we go. Oh, a double pass. Under fire.
No!
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Oh my God, he's wide open.
Try to get this guy the football in space on the perimeter of the field.
I'm like, this is a touchdown.
And see if he can make something happen.
It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Nelson. Moving out of the pocket. The throw. Makes the catch. It's Morrison. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Oh, I'm surprised they didn't drop it. I dropped, like I said, if you saw that that game against Sean, they dropped everything.
Receivers have to understand where that first down marker is. Heads up play, nose for the first down marker. Get in there and get it.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Quick pass on the fly motion. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward. Let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job. Nice execution.
He's asking if you have any opportunities like STEM or something, the school for high school black boys, you know.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Buying some time. Got enough space.
It's the only thing. It's the only thing I got, man. I don't have the receiver.
It's as if every play
like
with this
program,
yeah,
for teaching.
Yeah, that doesn't work, something that might
that's maybe the college. Yeah,
how nice is that as an offensive coordinator, right, Reese? You know that even if what you called isn't exactly going to work, this guy can just Pull a rabbit out of the hat. He can go backyard football and just take off. Man, this guy is fun to watch.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And no chance
see, all the ones down here, she said you got to be a junior.
At their own 25. Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
This offense really needs to get something
against
going.
Unless it's against other people, sure. Like the computer, like I can run sacks.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside,
you can see if you just hit right analog stick right.
I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground.
You can see what play I ran. I can see what you ran. You ran drive wide corner. You can see after the play.
The most fun position to play in college football.
Yeah, so if you're like, so watch when I'll show you like after like the play, it'll always tell you like, hey, your defense was in this, or you know what I mean? Your offense was in this. Like in that top right box right now where mine says game summary up there. Up there, if you hit the right analog stick right, there's like a little dot. It'll show you what play they just ran.
Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
So watch.
This junior
Hit it
making
up.
his
Of course
presence
he's hurt.
felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury
and you ran a
on
cover
that
two.
last play,
So
and we'll
it helps when you'll be like, okay, that's the kind of like, hey, I start seeing that every play. Like that's the defense you run. I know how to beat that.
Back to pass, it's Nelson. Here's the pressure. Got a man, it starts. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats
what is
so
this?
far.
Year 2 for us? Our team still sucks.
Had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have.
Oh yeah, it is 3. It is 3 because Sean, no one made the playoffs year 1.
Here comes the heat. Finds a man on the left. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If
come on, get
underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Huh? So if I accept it, I go to the 1.
Gives this offense a free first
I
down
guess
and
it's
some
after
yardage. And guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short of making that official reach for his flag. Powers forward. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State. Fitted in the
Their awareness is trash because, yes, you should have picked that up. I was late on that throw. He was wide open the whole play.
You get inside the 5, you're thinking run as a defense, come up, be physical, and they slip those guys right behind you, throw it over the top of you. Man, those are tough to defend. Nice little play action by this offense.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top
I think he's a 91.
matchup today. New Mexico handled its business today.
I think so. That was Boise State's quarterback last year. So Cam had him last year. Ty Nelson. I don't know. He went to New Mexico and then was in the transfer portal, and somehow I got him.
This one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings.
No, it wasn't Pacu. It was like New Mexico State or something.
They had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Caught in the backfield, it's Alexis. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Alexis.
Good play.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
So, I know you're talking about it. Your position, how's that going? The one you're going for.
He'll take that throw all day.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33.
I think you said that, yeah, it was when we were talking Pacu the other night.
Almost in his tracks, but
so when does
one to the 35.
So
and you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if
now, how old is this? Or you know what I mean? Is she in our age range?
After picking
or
up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire.
That means that you pull the, you know, like I have. Obviously, you can relate maybe more.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The give out of the gun. Breaks into the open.
I had
Touchdown, Nevada.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
And he tacks on the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
The radical.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got it with a win.
He's so slow.
Makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it.
Bro, you got this, man.
Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Under fire. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to
see
play
if someone come
down.
free.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
So now it's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
That wasn't a fluke.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Pulls it on the bootleg fake.
Oh, he's open.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
They boot it away on 4th down. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half.
Done enough.
They'll run it to the right. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
That's caught. It's Alexis. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
Love the location of the throw on that slant pass. Put it out in front of the receiver, put it on his face mask so he can catch it and try to advance.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Riley. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Yeah, well, you know, it's...
Last
good.
Move the sticks in. Let's see if
I said, I'm trying to take the easiest read away.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense got him at the 27.
That's a bad sign for the offense. You're trying to throw screen passes to try to negate the pass rush from the defense. That time the pass rush even got home on a screen pass.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack.
Drop it! Come on!
Tackled there by the defense. Throwing the comeback looks like such a simple throw, but the timing is so important.
And as a quarterback, man, this is all about trusting your guy. You know exactly where he's going to sit it down. You anticipate it. You throw it. You know he's going to come back and make that play.
I thought he caught that.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Nevada trying to convert the 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
It's really early in the game right now, and if it's 4th and short, 4th and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But 4th and long, that's a situation I think you got to punt and just let the game play out. Trust your defense a little bit more.
With the catch, it's Morrison. Quick step and go. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Like QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, 1st down.
Unleashes one. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver.
That's what Byrne was out here cursing you out about.
Incomplete pass.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Nelson. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Touchdown Aztecs.
I would prefer not to. I will prefer not to run around. I prefer to sit in the pocket, but my line does not block anybody, so I have to typically scramble. Like, literally, I have to, like, all right. And then the past 2 years, I've had a quarterback that doesn't run at all. He was a pocket passer, and he was terrible at that.
But the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
I didn't last year. I haven't made the playoff at all. Yeah, see, not with this team. I have not made the playoff. I'm telling you, I had some work to do. I still do. And even then, you see, I don't even know that I'll make it this year.
They go to the ground.
Oh.
Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the ground. He's got it again. Gets it past the marker. And an explosive
really
play.
Got up
has
there,
it on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Well, I ran in deep, and I was thinking that this play would take the rest of the time.
Before the break. Just enough time for one final play in this half. The give to the back. There he goes. Bulldozes his way through. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Aztecs will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26.
That is the outside.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high rate.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This offense has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. They're already down 2 possessions. You know the pass has to come at some point, but they got to keep him clean. They can't get behind the sticks consistently. They've got to start to narrow this gap.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Nevada will be forced
It's not the worst. He was only down 3
speed,
so you got.
The punt can bail them out.
I've seen people down
So
19
from his own
speed
end zone,
from
the
getting
punt is
injured.
away. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He'll try to do it himself. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
It don't even matter.
And
You
because
still
of the success that this quarterback has
got
had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling him on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, it's not open. Take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now, and this is a big key for us to win this game.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Pressure coming. And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Yo, come on, bro. Like, I don't even know. What is it? Illegal. What is it? What is it? Intentional grounding, probably?
The
They didn't
Aztecs
give a
send
choice.
out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've
Yeah,
had to
that's what
kick
I
it
didn't
away.
understand either. I'm like, I for sure was out the
Well,
pocket.
what that punt lacked in height,
That's the only thing
made
that
up
would have
for by
made sense
being
for them to
short.
call.
Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Pulls it in. It's Brown. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield. We saw that right there.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on second and short. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Anything like I could think they're good, and I don't know. I have to make up pressure by blitzing. Like I'm trying, but that's typically, and I get lucky a lot of times.
Offense really has it going. The short hands, it's Alexis. Got some
I knew you were going to cut back. Oh my goodness!
Touchdown, Nevada. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
But you don't look at it. I can't run the ball. See what I mean? Like I don't.
You got to know exactly
I cannot run the ball. You're not necessarily blitzing. You know what I mean? I'm not getting good runs, so I'm like I have to make offense. However,
from inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. That lead has been sliced to 7, and now they'll try to put something together here. He's going to take off. Got the first down himself. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
Like, there ain't no way I cannot take
coverage is a great
an injury to this team. So
to take off
I hope it
because
will not be
everybody
getting
on
touched.
defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing I've got man coverage. If it's not open, I can take off and go make something positive happen.
Right.
And you see so
don't
many
get any
smart
pressure.
wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the
Give up
holes
the
in
big
those
play.
zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
He's got it. And he makes a completion there, set up and in business at the 20.
And what's also crazy is,
And
like I said, for me, it's, literally, anybody blitzes, I can't run.
Deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
He's there
Yeah,
to make the stop,
great.
but
The
not
longest
before
run I
he
had all day.
sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
You know what I mean?
Defense is
Like, yeah,
backed up.
I don't.
Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Motion from the wideout. To throw, it's Nelson. Buys a little extra time. Trying to move the pile
Take
into the
off
end
and
zone.
go
He'll
for it.
be stopped at the 2.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
Wide receiver going in motion.
Bro,
They'll run the option. Touchdown, San Diego State.
refuse to
And
hike
they
the
add
ball.
6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in
Yeah,
college football.
about to, like, I'm telling them to hike, and they're just standing there looking. I'm like, what's going on?
QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the run from inside his own
Stop
5.
it. Don't put
And the
that,
return
because
will be brought down.
your game against Rock, me and Kwaku were watching, and that was the one you glitched out on those 2 plays.
Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Offense with jumbo personnel. The play action fake. And with the pressure on him, the quarterback goes down, and we've played 3 quarters here.
Oh, no, so honestly, I didn't think you were hiking the ball, so I always run up to the ball at the end of the quarter. Like, it didn't matter, like, if I time it perfectly and it goes to 0 and I hit the lineman, think about right, it doesn't matter. Right?
Classic fourth quarter finish.
No. And then you hike the ball, so then I'm like, okay, well, now I have to go.
With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up.
No, but think about this is a way to tell you. I mean,
looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
Oh, come on, pick it off.
Connection on 3rd down, thanks to that tough, hard-nosed
And that your quarterback. I know your throw. I know what your throw is, and that's like I feel like that's a terrible throw by your quarterback. That's nothing.
Nice job being aggressive, keeping them there, and now they're going to have a chance to flip the field and really give their offense good field position.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Pick it off. You right there, 92.
Down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
In the situation we're in, down 2 possessions, they obviously had to go for that one. And because they're not able to come up with it, it looks like they're going to be leaving this stadium with an L.
And how about this? You get to start a drive with a 1st and goal. He wants it all. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
But his stop was to the inside as well, too.
2nd and goal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the air, it's Nelson. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs.
I think what happened is when I motioned the tight end, they ran into each other.
They add on
Your
another one,
DBs.
and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
I didn't think he would be that open.
Continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the
yeah,
football.
I'm going to say they got picked by each other.
I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage,
Absolutely.
and he'll be stopped at the 17.
I said absolutely. Man, I just had some lucky bounces go my way. That's all this ever is.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
I would not want to be the offensive coordinator right now. This offense has a hard time completing the forward pass and making plays. And now you're down, and they know to rush the passer. They know the pass is coming. I'm not sure what the answer is because this offense is just struggling in the passing game.
Yeah, I don't know with your
that's
weird on your
pass,
team.
They win the game, and they have done that. Their
Yeah.
guys have won one-on-one on islands. They've been able to get to the quarterback. They've been mixing up their looks. They haven't even allowed 100 yards passing in this one, and that's why they are way ahead here in the 4th quarter.
So,
Timeout is called,
no.
defense
Typically,
wanting to make sure
in this
that
game, it's the middle
everyone's on the
linebacker.
same
Before I
page
started
for
playing
this
college
big
football
down.
again, I always controlled
Down
the
by
safety.
multiple possessions.
Free
They
safety.
can't come up empty on this
And then
drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking to the big tight end.
Well, I'll drop it, and now he was getting killed by like Sean and everybody else. Like, okay, well, like that's my problem. Like, I clearly can't play as the free safety, although it's my favorite position.
And he just turned one loose and fired it for the 1st down.
Man, does that sting defensively. You get him in the perfect situation. You know they're going to pass the football. You play the ball deep, and you give up a deep pass. That is a back-breaking play.
you will when it hikes.
Give to the back.
See, like I was on the
Not
free
much
safety
running
there.
room
Like
there
you'll see
thanks
it.
to
I mean,
this senior defender.
And
but
man, the
I
big
typically
fellas up
won't
front, they
move
don't
before
get
the
a lot of
snap because I
credit. They don't
don't
get
want you
talked
to
about a
know who
lot
I am.
unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man.
The
They've
second
got to
I
get some
move,
push to get some running lanes,
if I
get
move,
this
like,
running
look, you
game
know
going.
who I am
They're the
now.
ones that
I
make
just
it.
move. Like,
On
why?
third
You
and
know what I mean?
short,
I'm like, I don't want
they'll
to
provide the
give that
running back here.
information up per
They
se.
knock him
Like,
down, but he's got enough to get it across the
so
line and pick up
like
the first
typically, like,
down.
oh, that's what I. And
That's
others
got to be
do.
so
That's
demoralizing for the defense. You
better
haven't
than
been
me,
able
so.
to stop this guy all game long. And here on third down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think you can stop him. This defense right now, you see a lot of people hanging their heads.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Nevada way behind the sticks on this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man down the middle. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Sends it back in motion.
Yeah, that's.
On fourth down, looking for the completion.
Wow.
Hauls it in, the first down and more. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain.
So then that's, and now that's
that
probably where that's Deshaun and all that other stuff, you know what I mean?
Running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff.
I mean, but it works,
able to
right?
sneak and leak him out of the backfield.
But I don't
the
think of
defense,
adjustments
he makes
enough,
the catch and
to be
keeps
honest.
the drive alive.
That's,
Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle.
yeah,
and he flat dropped it.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to
you're
win.
kind of like me where
they've been able to do that, and as a result,
but
they haven't allowed 200 passing yards.
Oh, come
on. Catch in the middle. It's Riley.
Bro.
Touchdown.
Bro, I see it, and I was, oh my goodness. Good.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. LSU is running away with things right now, and you just know Mike the Tiger.
You let me get enough time. I was going to be like, I'm going to switch it.
Over Mississippi State. It's an outcome
that,
if it holds,
damn it.
We'll have SEC fans buzzing all week, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
So what I would say to you is then your line, put them on contain.
This dude is just like a running back, and you see it in college
R1,
football now.
then L1.
Just having that guy at that spot, such an advantage, and you watch him there.
Right, because then in theory, your end should not right? Your end, but then that just allows me to step up in the pocket in between the guard and the tackle more, but probably.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly complete.
Right, probably better than what.
It'll be 2nd and 5.
Yeah, it's R1 then L1.
Doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a
last year was R1, and now they changed it. So if you double R1, you're going to show blitz.
Bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Bring in the heat. Quarterback moving out of the pocket.
Oh, come
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He took a hit as he couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Nice job by the
see, that's on me.
That time and scrambling to the right, but it was the
dumb
hit
for no
that
reason.
forced that
You got to
incompletion.
throw that ball away.
And the Aztecs
This
will
man
line
get
up to
injured.
punt it away.
There goes the rest of my season.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air on 1st down. Fires left. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
The ball,
It's been
my
tough for this
quarterback
QB
can
in
throw
this
everything.
one. Very
This
small
dude is
windows to throw into.
lay
He's
it out
been
in front
under
of him,
some
miss a
duress as
touchdown.
well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an L.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Here's a throw down late. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Throwing right. It's complete. Oh, he's got some space. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish.
Listen, so that's another thing that's a problem for me.
Made this a one-possession game. The bad
honest
news is you
with
got to
you
get the ball
is
back.
that
So if you're
is
the
that
head
part
coach, you got to start
right
thinking,
there,
how are we
like
going to do that?
trying
Are
to
we going
focus on
onside
one
kick,
person.
or do we
Like
trust
I'm
our
not good at
defense
it.
to give it back to the O?
I mean, it makes sense.
On to attempt the try.
Oh yeah, I have no idea.
And they're down a touchdown, 35-28.
He's changing where they're at in the formation. I'm lost. Like. Whoa!
As a cucumber, as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Trying to score. CB, what am I doing?
Short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Aztecs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. At the 20, he's got space.
Oh!
The ball's free, and the ball bounces out of bounds in the end zone. It is a turnover and a touchback.
Come on, this game.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20.
I get. Trying to play.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, this defense is going to need a few plays now to get some of this momentum back. Remember, they had a massive lead earlier in the game, but that's dwindled now. You wonder
got
if they were just
you got
a little bit.
2 timeouts.
Step up now and play with some urgency.
Right down the middle.
What? Yo, I saw. I literally saw that play last time. So I'm like.
They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to
pick
play.
it off. Oh man. Nope. I mean, that's a tough one. I don't know if you take the 4 seconds and make a quick play and you got another timeout.
Wants to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end.
See?
Timeout is called with just a single.
It just puts you closer. That's how I play it. And if you score here, you go for the win.
Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, and the last chance comes up empty, and the ball game is over. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today.
This man really fumbled.
High-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff. But, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.